Well, the day has kind of gotten away from me. It's already a few minutes after 8 and I'm only getting to my time of reflection now. It is the 37th day of Lent. Only a few days of Lent to go. We'll be having our Good Friday service. It'll be posted online as well as our service on Sunday, our Easter service. Of course, doing those days in a new way this year. Our scripture passage that I'm given for the 37th day of Lent is, "You have made us like sheep for slaughter. You have scattered us among the nations." At the time that the psalm was being written, people were being persecuted. They were being literally led to the slaughter. They were being scattered. They were being forced out of their own homelands, sometimes carried off physically, other times just dispossessed or exiled. It wasn't a good time. When I think of being scattered and those being scattered and sent off into exile or dispossessed from their land, how when they're scattered, they're not just scattered away from their home, they're scattered away from their people. They're scattered away from their loved ones, family, friends, neighbors, people they identify with. In our own communities, we sometimes belong to cultural clubs or dance clubs or other things. And when we can't come together, we might feel like we're scattered away. Right now with family and friends, we are probably many of us feeling that way. We had airline flights booked, or we do have still, for July to go out and see our kids. But somehow I'm thinking that's probably not going to happen. It's difficult having them scattered in that way. Think of the other communities that we have, that we know, that might also feel scattered, at least over the years, that are starting to gain some ground now and maybe starting to feel a less scattered. Our LGBTQ2 plus communities, how they've been scattered all over the world, distributed everywhere, but only in our very recent past are we able to start to recognize each other and come together in a new way, perhaps feeling a little less dispossessed, a little less scattered, gaining a little more ground. Are you feeling scattered? Are you feeling like your people, be they family, friends, are you feeling like they've scattered and you're finding it a little challenging to bring them all together to feel a little less scattered? I know not seeing my church family certainly has me feeling a little dispossessed, a little scattered. But I do receive emails and messages from so many people, and they always give me joy and they always lift me up, make me feel a little less scattered. So think about, who do you know that might be feeling in that way, that you can just give a simple phone call to, send an email to, write a letter to, write a card to, and maybe they'll feel a little less scattered, a little less dispossessed from everything they know. Take some time and consider who in your life could use a note from you today. Let us pray. Holy God, we ask you to be with us. Help us to come together and to know that although we might feel separated, that we're really not. That in your way, through the Spirit that you give us all, we're able to bring ourselves together in new ways. And also help us to not forget all those in our lives that might be feeling a little scattered, a little dispossessed, a little in an uncertain ground. Help them to know that we are together, even when not physically. We can spiritually hold one another. This is our prayer today. Amen. Go with God on this 37th day of Lent.